Well, Libra, one thing is for sure, you're going to be absolutely certain by Wednesday about how much you have overextended yourself. This is Libra, your weekly your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you know when I upload all your favorite content, Libra. There's always an extended video, and you have two options now to, if you want to join me for the extended video or join the Unbound membership for this channel and not only get all the extended videos, but also 2 live members-only sessions with me where you can ask me any questions, pressing tarot card questions, astrology questions you need. You get me for at least 2 hours a week, all to yourselves, as well as other perks like preferences in comments and badges that other people don't get access to. So, oh yeah, I'm hacking it. I'm selling it. 1,000 members, baby. Let's get there. It's just good stuff. So remember that you have that option too. So let's get back into the astrology, Libra. Yeah, all of this new moon in Pisces is happening in your 6th house, which is our house of how we take care of ourselves, what we have created up until this point in our lives. It's the body that we have created. What have our choices led to? How have they gotten us here? Have we overextended ourselves trying to take care of too many people? That is going to become very evident right now in this illumination of the new moon is interesting. It's almost like when the light goes out, you start to see very clearly how maybe you've tried to help people too much or do too much, and ultimately what wear and tear is it having on you. That's going to be very clear in this energy, and ultimately you're going to have the energy to make those changes and make those decisions. And yes, you can go back. Absolutely, because of this beautiful aspect to the South Node, you can start to see where we made mistakes, where you went wrong, and you can go back and fix those mistakes to your health, the decisions that you made. It's still, you have a chance. It's not like, like you've been eating too much meat and you get a heart attack on Wednesday. It's like, this is when you get those warning signs. This is when it becomes evident what you have to change in order to reverse the hands of time and go back to a healthier state of living and making better choices for you. This doesn't just affect your body health. It also affects your work health, right? Your work-life balance. Anything that you've built, right? Think of that 6th house energy. Anything that you have built, your body of work up until this point, to start to see, where did I go wrong? What mistakes have I made? And I can change it, and I will change it, and I can get myself quickly back on track. And those are the things that are going to become very clear to you. In this Pisces new moon, it's also a good time to welcome in those healthier practices, things that are better for you. Taking care of yourself, reminding you to put yourself in the mix instead of taking yourself out of it, or choosing even being able to get the opportunity to choose a line of work that's better for you, that nurtures your soul better. If there was anything in the past where you may have, lost money, because Scorpio is your 2nd house, and that's where the South Node is. So that is your house of resources, right? This sense of if there were any hidden resources or stuff that was owed to you could be coming back. You could be getting access to it again. So optimally, this is your chance to restart and make healthier choices that will lead to putting you in a better place, a better spot with your health, and a better spot with your overall development, day-to-day development. So let's get into the cards. Okay. What do the cards have to say, Libra? What do you want to tell Libra? What is necessary for Libra to know right now? Okay, so this is, hold on. This is interesting because the cards don't usually behave this way. We have make your dreams real and give with gratitude and grace. It's almost like you've backed yourself into the corner for the future. You've done something, I'm telling you this right now, you've done something that may actually squeeze the shit out of you in the future. And that's what extending yourself does. So make your dreams real. It's almost like somebody now is manipulated you. You may have manipulated yourself right into the corner with how much you've sacrificed or you've gone overboard. You're starting to realize that and recognize that. Think of it not just in your health, but also in money. Financially, how have you overextended yourself? What changes do you need to make? Now, it'll become very clear to you so that you can make those changes. Okay. And then we have, you see clearly now, watch and wait. I think that you overall were wanting to see how this was going to go for you, or you wanted to see how things were going to turn out. And you're recognizing now that if you don't take action now, and this is the time to take action, you know, with Lilith trying to, I think it's Jupiter, all this energy in Pisces, there's just this sense of being willing to and almost wanting to take the risks to make the change. Uranus has a beautiful aspect to Jupiter as well. This sense of having the energy support you to make the changes that you need. I think you were trying to understand something. This is that Piscean energy. Maybe even you were trying to deceive yourself, or how you deceived yourself. Seeing very clearly how you deceived yourself and may have backed yourself into a fucking corner. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. Now, why is this good news? It's good news because you get to switch it off. You get to change it. You get to say, no, you don't have any more options. We're not going to do this anymore. I'm going to change back because it's not good for me. It's not right for me. And I gotta take my power back. Surrender to the divine is here. This is the full moon. You're done with something, enough of something. You got to shut something off or finish something and look at the bigger picture. Okay, this is, what the fuck? Can you just like make it clear? I know. I've just been getting angry at spirit, and it's not spirit. It's definitely me, guys. Definitely me. Surrender to the divine is here. My let go and let God card, and then look at the bigger picture, full moon and Sagittarius. In other words, there's going to be this stubborn reaction that's coming from you where I don't want to change. I want to see how things go. I want to watch, and I want to let this ride out. And ultimately the divine is going to make it very clear to you and say, no. This is the time you got to pull the plug on this. And what is this? Well, it's going to be very clear to you. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is because there's a lot of different people watching this video, but ultimately it'll be very clear to you what you have to just cut off and stop. Because I don't know, even if you get to the point of being so frustrated with what you see in the mirror, what you're looking at, you're like, that's your motivation that you're going to change, that you're going to start making changes for yourself. Look at the bigger picture. Surrender to the divine. This is Sagittarius energy. That's Jupiter. And once again, Jupiter is in your 6th house. This is fortune. It's like fortune, optimization, expansion. You're going to have to take action. You're going to have to take action. Clarify this, please. Clarify this. Libra, please. Libra. What does Libra need to take action on? Like, what do they need to see? What do they need to know? The abundant universe will provide and tend to the small things. So, fuck. Why can't it just be good news, right? It's like, can we make this uncomplicated? The abundant universe will provide. This is kind of coming up in your past, and then tend to the small things. So all those little tidbits or all those little things, the little particulars, even the paperwork that was getting in your way. The paperwork that was getting in your way, it all has to be in now. It all has to be taken care of. Or numbers and dollars and cents. Maybe you were waiting on messages or figuring out the books, right? You were waiting for somebody somebody to get back to you, this is when they actually get back to you and read you the actual numbers so you can actually see what it is you owe, checks and balances, that kind of thing. It may sound really unglamorous, but some of you were waiting on this because it's like something was on hold. There was abundance that was on hold waiting for you to get these fucking numbers in, and ultimately there's just a sense of recognizing and realizing you could have like everything was held up, everything was blocked up. It's like your fate was like you putting your whole self on the line and it was in somebody else's hands, and this is a sense of maybe those hands, they finally get that shit back to you. These small things, the little things, the nitpicky things that honestly all of us would rather overlook have now become abundant, and they have to be addressed. But the good news is they are being addressed. So I don't know if this is taxes or tax season, but this is like specifics that have to get in because we're down to the wire. That's kind of what it is. We have the fates. Okay, the fates of what? Fate takes over. And once again, your imagination is blocked. It's like something that I'm just going to break it to you. Something that you were really hoping for is going to get smashed, because all of this in the future is blocked. Like what you were hoping for, what you were striving for, but you were overextending yourself. You were overdoing it, and you're starting, and the fates are intervening so that you don't get a chance to hurt yourself further and make any more choices that would get you deeper into hock, deeper into debt, deeper into trouble, deeper into frustration with yourself. This sense of just like an overwhelming sense of I've got to stop this, and I've got to stop this now, because you're seeing very clearly how everything doesn't add up to the way that you dreamed it, the way that you wanted it to go. And you're starting to see how the connection between your choices now and where your choices are heading, are leading you. But why is this all in reverse? Can we like flip this back around somehow? Like, get us out of this, spirit. Like, don't just fucking give us bad news. Tell us what to do about it. Crown chakra. So yes, this is thinking out, like, hold on. Crown chakra, it's saying yes, God is going to be communicating with you, right? It's like you'll be illuminated and have access to information that maybe you hadn't had access to. Moving on is here, being able to get past this. You will be able to get past this. Third eye chakra. It's like you're seeing very clearly into the future, and that you're realizing that you have to stop this behavior now, because you're going to start to see where it leads to, and ultimately where it leads to is absolutely not where you fucking want to be. So ultimately you are going to make a decision that changes something that you have been doing. It has to do with your fucking 6th house, and the opportunity is coming from your 2nd house. Your 2nd house is your house of, is where Scorpio with a South Node is right now. It's something from your past re-emerging, a resource that's re-emerging that maybe you didn't realize you had, or you thought you'd lost it. But ultimately, it's coming back to help you out of this situation. You could be getting money back from a lawsuit on your health or something like that. That is definitely what could be coming, like this a return that maybe you didn't expect or didn't realize is coming back to you. I don't think it's money that you owe. I think it's definitely recognizing something from this past being realized, and it's like you don't want, you're starting to see the connection between the decisions that you made now and how they led you here, and ultimately where do I want to go from here? Do I want to delude myself, or do I want to start making the right choices? It's all of this becomes very evident, and you realize it's almost like seeing into your future and being able to make the choices now to change your future. Right, and that's how much fucking power you'll have. Memories of love are here. I don't know what the fuck that means, but we're going to keep on this energy to help me articulate this a little bit better. This is 6th house. You have 666. What can I say? That's an angel number that says you've been too focused on the corporeal. You've been too focused on the shallow. You've been too focused on the material. You're starting to, like, maybe this is like the boing in your checkbook when you realize, holy shit, what the fuck have I been doing, spending all this money? Or realizing, like, where did all this money go? Or realizing, oh my God, now I owe more money than I realized because I didn't pay attention to that little shit, and now all of a sudden it built up. But ultimately, this is like you're starting to get the memories back. You're starting to realize how you let this energy go, like how you got yourself into this situation. Okay, so once again, but you're not answering my question, Spirit. Like, what the fuck do they do about this? No. What do they do about this? Be clear. This is a sense of something that you've wanted, something that you've desired but didn't go after. Something that you've been held back for. Recognizing, hold on, stop. Somebody wants you, something wants you. It's hold on. I'm going to get this for you. Oh my God, I don't know why this has been such difficult energy for me to sift through. You're going to get help. You're going to get help. You're going to get help. That's what it is. This is a sense of ride and free, enjoy yourself, allow yourself to let up on yourself, let go on yourself, release some of this tension, release some of this stress. That's the information that's coming in. This sense of all of a sudden people are bum rushing you so that you are relieved of the worry and the stress that things aren't going to fucking happen the way you needed them to happen. They may not happen the way that you needed them to happen, but that shit's clearing out. Get it out of the fucking way. Libra, this is all about, you're being led to the better place. That's kind of what it's saying. Is like what, happy birthday, Doug Denny. Whatever this perceived disappointment is, bullshit. You're going to get a phone call. Okay, you're going to get a message. You're going to be sharing something with somebody else, sharing something with friends, and then the friends tell somebody, and it makes you realize, or makes somebody realize, that this person wanted you too, or this opportunity was for you. That all of a sudden it's like the dots are connected, and they finally connect you to what you've been working on because it's been denied you. It's like you keep missing the mark, and all of a sudden now you're going to get the information that you needed. It's almost like it's like through the grapevine. That's what I heard. Through the grapevine, you're gonna hear that somebody is interested in you too, wants you too. They've been wanting to reach out to you. It's like you're gonna get the connection. This is how the divine is intervening for you. You're going to get the connection that you need. The connection is going to be made for you because there's all these little fucking details that you had not worked out on your own, but ultimately all these little details that you hadn't worked out on your own, somebody's going to work them out for you and plug those numbers in so that you're able to be liberated from whatever this responsibility is or whatever this worry is, whatever you're worried about. Whatever you are really fucking worried about the most, it's going to relieve your worry. It's going to relieve your stress. I need this clarified, please. Oh, Jesus. Libra, no. Specifically, I need you to tell me what the fuck is going down for Libra. Specifically. The Tower. And there you go. This is a life-changing event that happens all of a sudden. And what is this Tower? What is this Tower? What is this Tower? How is this Tower? The Tower says it's going to change really quickly. The Page of Wands. So this is Sagittarius energy. A Sagittarius comes back. Maybe this involves an actual Sagittarius, a younger Sagittarius, a younger Sagittarian, or just the energy of something, an idea that you have. A breakthrough fucking idea that you fucking have. Oh, that's what it is. It's an idea that you had, that you just started, that is legitimately going to fucking be demolished because it isn't fucking working. But it's really clear that it isn't working in the beginning so that you don't get too far in. That's how Spirit is intervening. Spirit is intervening and it's shutting this down right fucking now because you are about to get in over your head and do something unhealthy for you. That's what's going on. And how is this message being carried to you? How is this message being carried to you? What is this? King of Cups is here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Somebody that's had feelings for... No. It's to your psyche. Man. A man from your past. Shut up. This could have to do with something in your DNA. Heritage in you, something through your DNA, something in your health that came up, having to do an association with this male, a father figure in the past. This could almost be like a diagnosis that says you're borderline diabetic or you're borderline this, and it has to do with not addressing the issues that you should have paid more attention to. It's building up the way it built up for them. You saw how it worked for them, and you want to fucking switch this. You're being given a chance to switch this. You're legitimately being able to change this. And because you were starting something new. I think this is two different topics. There's your health, and there's also like your career. And 100% we're going to get into them both to see exactly how this fucking energy is impacting one or the other, because we need to make this distinguish. Right now in the general reading, it's like all it is jumbled together. Let us clarify. I will see you guys in the extended. Remember, you can buy the Vimeo video right down below, or you can join the Unbound membership and get a slew of perks along with unlimited access to all the extendeds. Either way, I will see you guys there.